this is so weird because usually it lets you create a cover shot for it. I guess not anymore. Everything always changes. That's cool. We're in the cemetery studio. This is, I have a standing desk here that's truthfully old scaffolding. But this area here, this messy area from a leftover workshop, I'm organizing. I do my fuse glass down there. My office space is down there. But this is what I'm cleaning up today. First, let's take a peek outside because it's gloomy, but it is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. And there is the street. Well, I wouldn't call it a street. I'd call it a little drive that separates. Good morning, Jennifer. That separates us from the cemetery. And this is why I call it the cemetery studio. I have the fairy lights on for coziness. And I have this mess to tidy. And I'm going to set this up to be an always mosaic area. So I'm going to pop some gloves in here because it's good to work with that. This thing is just a little bit short of working in here. And I have a flat board here that we're going to use, but I can put some of my extras in here of things. This is different glass, different red bits of glass. I had a person take a single workshop here, and I have to vacuum under here because there are bits of glass under here. I got to tidy them up, but these ones are just a little bit too tall to fit in there in the drawer. But I do have once I put my board up on this desk, I'm going to have more room. Morton gave me this to use for whatever. I don't know. Morton is very famous for just handing me random stuff and saying, here, you can make something out of this. And usually he's right. So I'm going to use this rather than putting my gloves on, of putting the excess pieces down in here. And this glass, this is all stained glass. That's a piece of glue. I'll put that over into the trash. Boop. And I'm going to gather up these tools. Get this completely cleared off. These things here, I'm going to put right on the ledge in here. And this is an old desk. Good morning, Heather. This is one of the original things we found in the church. This was actually down below us. Right below us is it's a crawl space. And then beside that there's a creepy basement. And that's where in the creepy basement there were, I think, 6 of these old desks. I like them. They are they're definitely old school desk. So I'm going to take all of this stuff off of here to make this thing easier to clean off. And I'm not quite sure why my tape was here, but I will put that where it needs to go. More mosaics in here. I love to be organized. I have been looking at this for months, thinking I need to organize this. I'm going to stand you right here so I have 2 hands. Okay. So these things, I'm going to keep my gloves all together. These are that's all stained glass. And I want to try to make all of this stuff fit in the desk. and it will. So these are tiny little shards here of the blue stuff. Yeah, the cemetery studio. And look at how gorgeous it is out today. It's gloomy. We're at the other end of it. We're down here by where I have a standing desk that is really scaffolding. I gotta get organized. I have so many things I gotta get done in such a short little amount of time to do it. But I gotta get this mosaic area under control. In here in the desk, I'm gonna push that kind of to the whole way back. This I'm gonna close up and put in there too, to the whole way back. Great. And then I think, I don't know why I had tape here. That's super random. Super duper random. I'm gonna just, no, I'm not gonna put it here because I don't keep my tape here. It'll be there, and it'll be there for ages. So this right here, I can set this in it. That's short enough. And that's all stained glass. Now this, I want to just get the glass off of here and just the bigger pieces that I can actually work with. So just gonna scrape those right down into here. I'm still in my pajamas. I've got to go get my shower. But have you ever just woke up and thought, I need to do this job now? That's how I feel about right here today. If I had gloves on, I would do this part with my fingers, but I do not have gloves. Okay, the rest of those pieces, they're too, what's the word? They're too tiny. These are all too tiny. So this, I have a vacuum cleaner somewhere. I have a vacuum cleaner, and I have a sweet friend, Cambria, who gave me these that I have not put up. And I'm gonna put this one up here. Oopsie. I'm gonna put this up on this window. I should put it, should maybe put this one up by my, look at, it's a beautiful, beautiful crystal. I should maybe put it, I'm gonna actually put it up by my cherry window. That's why it's out. It'll get sun through it up there. Okay, so here, down in here, I'm gonna put my, oh, I have another mosaic bit here. I can fit back in here. Yep, just. And I'm gonna put my gloves, some pairs of gloves right in here. I am so happy to be doing this. And then this is a glass cutter. This is a glass cutter. They're gonna go there. And I think my glue that I use, I'm just gonna lay that down in here. They're not real full, and the lid's on tight. They won't leak out. I better make sure. Nope, that one was open. That one was definitely not tight. Now it's tight. The organizing is a thing. You gotta stay on top of it. You don't just organize once and then it's done. You gotta keep at it. This pen I use for signing stuff up there. Okay, now normally I would take this. Normally I would take this and vacuum this. I don't know where my vacuum is. So I'm gonna take a damp cloth. I'm gonna set my water up here out of the way. Get a damp cloth. And I like this studio back in here because there's a sink back in here. There's a little sink where they used to make their holy water. Well, I guess it's just regular old water that they say a blessing on, I think. I don't know. There's the holy water sink. I've never been to a Catholic service. I want to go to a Catholic service just to see it. I live in an old Catholic church. I want to see what happens. I have questions about the different bits of the church. Okay, let me get this trash can in position underneath. Sorry for the banging and clanging. Now just so gently, I'm gonna wipe this stuff. And I made this wet so I wouldn't have dust flying. And I see some teeny tiny little pieces that will work for mosaics. I'm gonna grab them. But then I'm gonna let the other ones go because I got to. I'm gonna coax everything over here together. And then I'm gonna lift my trash can up a little higher so it doesn't have far to fall. That's that. And I'm gonna turn this rag now into my glass scrap rag. So I just shook it all out, lay it over loosely. I'll put it at the edge of my trash can so I will be able to keep my mosaic area tidy. I have not done mosaics with you yet. I'm excited to do mosaics with you. So this board, I use a board like this for stained glass too, but the stained glass board has an edge on it. And the edge is on it because I use solder when I stain glass, and the solder comes off in little round balls sometimes and it runs. So you need to have an edge on here to block it from coming onto you. So we're gonna set this now up on our, we're gonna set this up on that desk. And I think, yeah, it'll just fit up to the window. Oh, that's perfect. I couldn't ask for any better. And then this up here, there's a little piece of glass up on that windowsill. This up here in the corner. These are so heavy. This will weight it. This will weight that. There we go. There we go. We got a little mosaic area now. The tape, I put the tape, I keep my tape over here. I'll show you where I keep it. There's a little thing up there. I keep the tape there. These are running pliers. I'm gonna put them here. because I do use them for my, mosaics. There, all my tools are set. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. My glasses don't quite fit in there, so I'm gonna take these glasses and put them in this box. And this faces north. Cemetery faces, these windows all face north. Now I need to clean off this little mat here. And this is a piece of flooring that I can just tilt into the trash can and then just give it a wipe. It's all clean. Perfect, 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 perfect. Perfect. I love it. And then this box here, sorry for shaking it. This box here, I'm packing up to take to the wreath barn today. I got to price and put things in here. But I was thinking with this space here, when I'm sitting here working at the desk, my standing desk, if I have my box here for packing, I can pack right into it there. I got to open this up. Open this box up. It has one of those weird lids. And this lid's dusty. I'm going to give this a little wipe. This was in one of our creepy areas. We have some creepy areas at the church too. I usually always just show you the big old sanctuary room. And what the heck is this? The heck is this? What is that? It's a piece of wood. Looks like the leg off of a horse. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a leaf. I didn't know if it was a leaf or a spider. There we go. All right. Now that's ready to load up. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. Okay, now I can keep my lid here to put on there when we load it. I'm going to set you over here, and we're going to put some things into the box. These are going to the wreath barn, and that's going to be one of the first things we put in. Yeah, Lady of the Leaves. This is a lamp that plugs in. Here, I'll show you. I've struggled with, am I going to keep this or not? I decided I'm not going to keep this. You can't really see her because that light's so bright. But there's a lady in there. Help, I need 2 hands to unplug this. Oh. It's a good plug. Oh gosh. I gotta set this down. I'm gonna set you right here. You stay right here. See, there's a light back there. There we go. All right. Morton said to me to make sure she works. It's always a good idea. Always a good idea. I'm gonna come back here. And we're gonna start putting stuff in the box. I have too much stuff. I gotta put these in frames and hang these up. These are from my Maggie. I don't know what, there's powder on here. That ceiling better not be doing its weird stuff again. My TikTok swag box. I'll set that up there and forget about it. I'm sure. These guys. That's ceiling. That's part of the ceiling back in here. We gotta get a new ceiling. Oh, we gotta put a ceiling up back in here. Oh. What is this? Is this garbage? Hey, hooray, I do have another garbage can in here. Wonderful. I have not been back in here working for ages. And I need to be. Why are you not opening up? This painting is solid. I'll stay on that up here. It's nice and sunny. This painting. Now I know why I had masking tape. Now I know why I had the masking tape. Too many things. Too many things, I tell you. They got to go. They have got to go. Thanks, Melissa. Melissa says, I love your home. I adore living here. I adore it. I'm going to set you over here. And I'm going to just show you for a minute. This is probably boring stuff. I make my own tags for the wreath barn. Things need to be labeled so they know who sold what. I have these little snowmen from last year that I did. I love them. These little clay guys. I love these. And they sold super well. So I have these little tags that are handmade by Priscilla that I can just put around here that just say Merry Christmas. So they know where it's from, who it's from. And then I have these tags, which I put the price on. And I need to put, I'm going to use the skinnier little pen for this. I'm going to use Never Boring. Good. Okay, so this one I'm going to put, this is 2 of them, and it's going to be clay snowman. And then they save this tag for me, right? And I'm going to just do this. I'm going to just take this one, that my price tag, and I'm just going to, because this is already threaded, I'm just going to thread that on there. That's perfect. And then we'll put it around Mr. Snowman. Yay. Yay. And now he's priced and ready to go. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put him right in the box. Right in the box. I need to put the big, this is a vase that I made. What's in here? Oh, the tag for it. This is a vase that I made. It's marbled. It's wood. I did marabou marbling on this. This is super cool. This is super cool. This would be part of a real spooky little thing. I'm gonna put on here wooden vase, marbled wooden vase, marbled. I'm dyslexic and it's different when I'm talking. It's I really get confused with my letters. I have to really think. Really, really think. So this one, I'm gonna put this little tag on this one because this gives them all of our social media. It tells them different stuff about us. And then just curling ribbon here. Curling ribbon piece of that. Put my tags on here. I should have been doing this last night. We have a TV in here. I'm gonna set the TV up in here. This sounds terrible, but at night, I get to the point where I'm just like, I'm too tired to do anything else. I'm like, I gotta just sit down and watch TV, watch something, and I need to keep being productive. There, that one's labeled up. Okay. Oh, I have these. These are super cool. This is made with something called beveled glass. I'm just going to give it a little polish with my shirt. This is stained glass, but it's not colored. It's beveled glass. These are really pretty. I do a lot of polishing with my shirts. It's glass though. Isn't it gorgeous? Hello. I do love it. Fog it up and wipe it off. It was already polished. It just needs a little polish. Right there, that area. That area has smudgies. There. That's it. That is it. Okay, now this one's gonna get a price tag, and I'm gonna put beveled Tiffany style glass because that's what this is. Beveled. Beveled has 1 hour too. Do we know? Beveled. I'm just gonna put beveled glass. Beveled glass lady. Beveled glass lady. Snip. This feels so good. Oh my gosh. I've needed to do this. I've needed to do this. I've needed to do this. Morton is finishing up all the surprise supplies packages without me. Yay. Yay. It's rainy, so he can't be outside. He's stuck inside with me. So he's going to finish packing them up today. I want them gone. I want people to have them and to be crafting with me. These look beautiful in a window. I like them because you can still see out of them. One, I have 3 different kinds. She was up on a piece of monofilament. That's random. I'm going to save that monofilament. Use it over. I'm going to actually just do this. I'm going to take this tag off. I got the hiccups. I like my tags to be consistent because it's different people that work the register there, and they have to mark it down what vendor it's from. So if I use a whole bunch of different tags, they're not going to know that it was from me. So we're going to go with consistency. And these I printed, Morton printed these out for me on an inkjet printer that he refills the cartridges on. And this is on, I think these are 4x7 or 4x6 cards. So I get all my labels done this way. It's a bit more time consuming than if I just printed them all out. But I like things that don't look like they were made in China. These were not made in China. These were made right here in the studio, in the good old Gap. I just got to leave enough room on here to take my hole punch my hole in here, take my little piece of string, my curling ribbon. I like curling ribbon because it looks a little bit cute and it doesn't tear easy. That's a good thing. And these are 40. And this is bevel glass lady. These are already punched. Just almost dropped it all. The bevel glass makes beautiful rainbow when the light hits it. Did you know that? Bevel glass is so pretty when the sun hits it. I'm gonna go right here in this little corner to tie this. I like tags. I like tags when you go in a place, you can actually see what something cost. You don't have to get your glasses out. It's nice and, yeah, easy to peek in at it. Let me see if she needs a little polish. Just a little. She was pretty polished. And she's an oval. And these are glass. Beveled glass. And these, actually you buy these pieces like a kit. Not like a kit, in a kit. And then solder them together. One more lady. And she needs a polish. She needs polished. I was gonna use these in the studio window downstairs. And our studio moved up here then. I like them because they don't keep the light out. But this studio, all the windows face north. My breath didn't do much that time. My breath did not do a whole lot there. And that's this one. Oh, she needs a lot more polishing. It's chilly outside, but it's nice in here today. But you can still polish your glass with brass. Last night you were soldering, your soldering iron would not stay hot until you cleaned it off. Yep. A lot of them, it depends. Do you have a Heiko? The Heiko has a little ceramic nib inside that metal shaft. And if the tip is not clean, it will not stay hot. Definitely. Heiko is sort of like what everybody uses. I love it. It's H-A-K-O. I have the Heiko 601. It has a little letter beside it now. I have two of them. My old one. Oh, my old one, I used the pants off of it. It still works, but in a pinch. I don't use that on a regular. Okay. 40 double glass lady. She's a lady. Tag and a tag. I'm going to be consistent where I put the tags as well. They're all to this side. Hey, honey. Honey can't hear me. There. And I think I'm gonna stand these up in here. Yep. I'm gonna stand these up with paintings behind them. This painting is sold. I have paintings that are not. Oh, I have this guy. I was gonna paint this guy, but I'm not going to. It's a green man. Honey, should I put a hanging spot on my green man or just let him stand? It's a green man slice. I think I'm just gonna let him stand like this. Like people could put him on like a little, like this. Maybe I'll put him on that little easel. That looks cute on that little easel. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make him hang. Should I put a hanger on the back of this? Like somebody might want to let him lay flat. Like I would let him lay flat and put a piece of glass on top of him.
Most people would hang it on the wall.
Why are you huffing and puffing so hard?
Because I ran up.
Oh, why are the lights on in the kitchen over on that wall?
Because I'm making a video of the starters that have not been fed for donkeys.
Martin's making video starters.
I mean, if you,
I'll just wait on him. Because I could drill a hole up here.
Well, what I was going to
and a hole up here so it'd hang like that.
What I was going to say is, have you not got one of the kits with the hanging stuff in it, and just tape a little?
That makes it stick out from the wall.
No, what I'm saying is you put a little Ziploc bag with those with it, and then the person has the option to do what they want.
I like that.
You can screw it onto the back of it if they want, or
Best
leave it on a
idea
table.
ever. Best idea ever. Thank you, honey. That's a good idea. A little baggy, and that way the people have their option. Because I personally, I have some clear dishes. I think he would look so cool sat out on a table with a clear dish over him. So you put cheese out on him or whatever. I think he would look super cool like that. Morton's making a little TikTok video of how to wake up your sleepy starter. And we have one of those things that chop the paper for you. Morton always tells me to use them. I can't use them. I love cutting paper by hand. Are you that way? I just love cutting it by hand. And this card is satisfying to cut. Something about it. Something about it that I particularly love. I thought we were out of these. We printed up more of them. I want to have the Wreath Barn is having an open house. Oh, on the 12th and 13th, I think, of October. I'm going to make a YouTube about it. You got to come. If you're in Pennsylvania, you got to come to it. Some of these tags printed bigger. And so I use those for my things that have more of a description. I use those for that. And a lot of times this is the kind of stuff I should be doing at night while I'm watching TV, is cutting this up. Cutting, paper punching, and putting my tags together. I need to get better at this. I'm just going to cut a few more up, and then I'm going to price what I have back. I got a lot of stuff back here to price, though, and to put it in the box. We're going about 2 o'clock. We're going over to the Wreath Barn. I'm going to make video while I'm there to show it to you. Give you a little tour through. The open house days, I think Morton and I are going to be there from 11 to 1, both days. They're open a lot longer, but I think 11 to 1 will be there. I don't want to get in their way, you know, because they're there working and doing their thing. But I think I want to do like a live painting demo or something like that. And I always do these by hand. Again, I got a big paper punch that could punch a bunch of them. I like to do handwork like this. This makes me happy doing this. And like I said, usually this is a project that I would do at night while we're watching TV. TV really only happens here at night. Even on gloomy days, it's rare. Maybe if one of us are not feeling well, we'll watch something. We're usually busy during the day. Not this paper punch, but I have one of them from my childhood. I think it's back on my desk. Martin's making a TikTok. He's baking. We're going to a family harvest festival on Saturday. Morton always takes bread. I like this punch because it captures all of my little, these little dots are good to use if you want to make snowflakes. empty these out though. It's filled. There we go. I never have a shortage of those little dots. Good morning, Sheila. How are you? I'll tell you what, I got the mosaic area all set up in the cemetery studio now. I'm getting ready to do some cool little mosaics, stained glass mosaics. Martin's making a TikTok. Always like to listen to him doing his TikTok. Done. Done. I don't know what Bob Ross is doing over here. My little Bob Ross notes. We're doing good. Put my little Bob Ross notes over there. What do I have? Oh, my big lamp. The big lamp. Let's price the big lamp. And I'll use this so I can put fused glass, Lady of the Leaves. Leaves. And that's what I'm going to say about that. I think she'll sell. You're wearing your little ghost necklace. We are twinsies. I'll tell you what, I need to start carrying more of these with me. We were out the other day and I got so many compliments off this little ghost. Many compliments off of them. Okay, now the thing I love about this thing here is I can stand up and work at this bench, but then I gotta move that chair out of my way. I gotta vacuum back in here. Oh, that's good. Sitting down really gets me. This is my gimbal my daughter gave me. I gotta charge that up. I really want to start making better videos. I really do. Like, I have some sound equipment, I have some cool equipment to use. I'm just typically always too busy when I'm making a video to like take time to do, you know. I do a lot of stuff. This is a little easel that I made this easel out of those magazine quills that I make. That's for sale. That was close. And I have a book coming out, How the Dragon Saved the Bell Tower. And I'll tell you here, that's the dragon's eye that's going to be the cover of the book. I'm going to put that up back here. That one's not for sale. Making more room. Isn't it amazing? If you do arts and crafts, you know this to be true. You always never have enough room. It's some sort of law of physics, I'm sure. This is for sale. I love this one. This is the very textured. I'm gonna price this up and put it in the box. Oh, it feels so good to stand. Yeah, this easel is cover of a magazine, cover of a magazine, cover of a magazine, cover of a magazine. 3 quills, and then just some little curly cues. And it's sturdy. It is super sturdy. It has a little flex back there, but it's sturdy. I put stuff in there often. I gotta put these back on the site too. I changed the site when I was going away, and I took, that's the Mark Twain Words and Music. I'm not sure if this is my one that has autographs in it. It might be. I could have got everybody to sign this, and I didn't. No. I had the chance to go to the studio in Nashville while they were recording lots of this, and I was really legitimately crazy busy. I can't remember what I was doing, but I was busy. I do remember that. Okay, that's for my fused glass. And then this one is going to be for this painting. And I'm just nipping off these oh no, this one's wrong. This one was cut weird. Oh my gosh, it feels so good to stand. It feels so good to stand. I need a little thing over here to put to do this. Actually, that'll work just fine. That really will work just fine. Okay, let's get the lady over here. She's heavy. She is very heavy. Get her cord. I'm going to leave her cord out because I'm sure they're going to plug her in. I love this edge. Oh my gosh, I love this edge. I'm gonna put a little sign on the back. Please lift here on the back, not here. And she's a bargain. I usually sell these for $125. She's my last one that I have. And I just want her in a home. So I'm gonna put, please lift from here on this. I'm gonna put a couple of those. No, I think just one I need. Well, maybe one for each side. Please lift here, or just lift here. When moving, lift here. Lift here. Lift here. they know to lift there, right? I'm not staying on. I might even set this up by the counter. It's sturdy, you just need to lift it from back there. I think you can lift it from up here. Yeah, you can. But it's sturdier if you do it, if you lift it from this part. Okay. I'm gonna stick the cord inside for transport, I think. Yeah. Perfect. 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 Okay. I think this will fit in there. Well, I love, this is done with gaff-free, heavy acrylic that, it's heavy body acrylic. You see how thick it is. We did this on live ages ago. I'm gonna put mixed media, because that's what this is. Oops, I used my wrong pen. Mixed media. Why are you blinking? Media flowers. And glass marbles. So this one. Stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down. There. I just got lightheaded. I've been at it this morning. At it. Maybe I should sit down and cut all of these. Oh. Drop your work off to the store. Yeah, I'm gonna do it at 2 o'clock. We're heading over to the Reef Barn. Reef Barn in Elysburg. And they're having an open house there on, it's Saturday and Sunday, I think the 12th and 13th of October, that Morton and I are going to. I gotta figure out what hours we're going there. I've just not been feeling great. I had really bad vertigo a couple weeks ago now, and it just, like, I'm still, like, leftover dizzy from it. It's terrible. I'm drinking lots of water. Drinking lots of water, but just not feeling great at times. Most of the time I feel 110%. Sometimes not. I'm hooking this over my canvas in the back to tape my tag on. And I'm putting 2 pieces of tape on. I don't want to lose the tag. So then it can hang up. The tag displays nicely underneath. And we're golden. Golden. I mean that way. I love it though. I don't think it's a medicine side effect because a year ago I was not on the medicine and this hit me. And then back in June, I was not on this medicine and it hit me so bad I went to the hospital. So, I don't know. I've been looking for this one. It's over here. I don't think it is, but who knows? I like this. These are ones that I put on these little clay snowmen last year. I put snowmen and embellishments are made entirely of clay. Decoration only, not edible, do not eat. On these guys. I did that for Morton's sake. Morton was panicking. Morton's like, somebody's gonna eat those. And you're gonna be sued. Martin thinks that everything, well, we do live in a soup culture. I mean, we do. I'm going to put one on. Put one of these on. It's bizarre how that works. In the UK, people don't really sue like they do in America. Did I price this at? Clay snowman. I gotta go get my little ghosties as well. I have little, my little fused glass ghosties that need to go to the wreath barn as well. These are really hard to put something to put a string to. I don't want to do it too loose. I don't want to do it too tight. That's good. Morton and I are definitely yin and yang. I trust everything and everybody. And Morton does not trust. He thinks everybody is out to like switch a price tag or whatever. Get my cord right here. How many items do they let you bring to the wreath barn? Indefinite, and as many as I want. It's a big barn. It is a big barn. I love these guys. Oh my gosh, these will sell as soon as I take them in there. Those little guys are gonna sell. Look at them, pumpkins with snowmen. Come on. They're adorbs. Clay snowman. I love the wreath barn. The people there are so nice. It feels like you step back in time. There's so much vintage and cool stuff there. It's amazing. Well, there are some things that aren't made local, but lots of the stuff is made local. Lots of their stuff is made local. I love that. Yeah, it's really a great deal. I've talked to some people who said, I got one of your snowmen from the barn. Makes me happy. This one guy told me he got one and he goes, I let it out all year long. No, he got a Christmas tree. He got a glass Christmas tree. That's what he got. He lets it out all year. All year. I love that. I totally love that. All tagged up and ready to go. I should maybe keep that. I love that. I'm gonna keep that. That's a me and Morton snowman. And I'll put that over by my Halloween-y stuff. Should I sell it? Should I keep it? It's hard when you make stuff and you love what you make. It's hard to decide. Because you want to make the money too. You need to make the money too. Got my light bill today. But it is hard to decide. A lot of times when I'm making things, I've made things before that, like, I'll never make them again. I make them, never make them again. And I think I should have kept that. And I didn't. I'm going to put him out. I'll put him out, and if he's still there, if you are still there come their open house, I will take you home. But if you're sold, you'll make somebody else happy. They're too cute. Too cute. Okay, my other stuff that I need to price, I need to put a new battery in this and repair this. That's coming over there. Honey, oh, you got that for me.
What's in
Nope. That one, maybe that you got your hand on there. No, that one. I wouldn't get one that's open.
That's what I was looking for, but these are just the hooks. I don't know if there's wiring or not. I don't know if you've got any other picture hanging kits anywhere else.
Maybe you know what? Maybe I'm gonna just do this. Maybe I'm just gonna do this.
I'll go and find the small zip.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't need a small ziplock. I'm gonna just do this.
And you want some of that red cord?
No. I think I'm maybe just gonna mount them.
That's up to you.
Because some people don't know how to do that, honey. They don't. I'm gonna do it.
The pilot job, you know.
No.
Do you want the brado?
No. Yep, it's on my desk. It's in one of my little cups. Boop, 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 boop. Getting things done. Boop, 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 boop.
I've got a screwdriver.
I have monofilament right here I'll use. Choo-choo. Honey, behind you on that shelf, there's a whole bunch of Christmas stained glass, fused glass stuff. Would you just set it up here on the table? Please, and thank you.
Well, one of the starters faded on too.
Are you doing all three?
Yeah, because you're going to want a dozen loaves or something to take with it if you can. You know how Mark. Remember, you'll make them low enough so that when it stretches, it goes above. It doesn't go above the.
Yes, it doesn't go above there. Yeah, right here.
And do you want a piece of copper wire?
No. I'm going to use this monofilament that I have.
Because the monofilament's stretchy, whereas copper wire's not stretchy.
I got this. This is fine. Oh my gosh, it's super hard to get it started. What kind of wood is this?
Well, it's either oak or...
It's hard.
It's either oak or maple, let's see at the front. I'd hazard a guess it's oak, going by the bark. You want me to get the pilot drill? That's what I was saying, I've actually got a bradawl that's a screw bradawl and I don't know where it is.
It's like keeping that pressure put on
Keeping
as
it
you're
vertical
twisting
as
it.
well is the biggest problem.
Yeah. You can let that stuff up.
And what I was going to say is, have you got a piece of foam or something to put at the bottom to keep it out for the wall or whatever? Or a piece of felt to screw to glue onto it? You know what I mean?
No, honey. Get that stuff out of my way there, please.
So you finished with it?
Yeah, thank you.
I found more of the in here.
Did I tell you I'm doing a YouTube live right now?
No.
I'm on a YouTube live.
Yeah, I've got thumbtacks in here, these things, but there's also more of them somewhere that I put in your... Can't remember where I put them, but they were in your office or something.
I'm super happy that I'm sticking these in, because I can see people not being strong enough to do this, because this is hard. I mean, it's super, like super muscle.
That was interesting. These were monster picture hangers. Didn't even know where I got them.
Morton, I'm a weakling.
That's what it says, you could have drilled a pilot. Do you want a pilot?
No, it's so teeny tiny. I'm gonna get it started.
It needs to be lower, does it not, because of the wire?
No, honey, it doesn't. Look, well, I can't do it till I'm done. I got a piece of monofilament right here. This stuff's just really, really hard to twist into. But it's good, because it means it'll be in there for ages. Here, I'm gonna hand this one to you. You have more strength than me. That's the hole. There's that. Here's this to tighten. Whew, that was some tough work. I would lay it down flat or you're never going to get purchase on it. Morton's so strong. Morton, you are crazy strong. Morton's just like... He's going to be nice hanging up. There's a little bird on him.
And that one just snapped off.
That wood is that strong.
It went in the depth of the threads and snapped.
That is, it got to be oak. It snapped the screw.
Yeah, well, this next one I'm going to drill a pilot because I'm loving that.
Martin's going to drill a pilot hole. This is going over. This is a little fused glass tree scene. Gonna do this. Our vendor code is 1870. I love these. These to set around are so pretty at Christmas or anytime. And they definitely have Christmas stuff out already. They have a lot of Halloween stuff or fall stuff out too. They have a lot of Christmas out. This one, I love this one. I did alcohol ink on the board. And then that's a chunky fused glass tree. And last year you had to have a three-letter code or 3-number code, so I chose the. And this year they can do 4, so I'm doing 1870. Put these little guys up on here. Perfect. Perfect. And this one has a light on it. I have to make sure that this still works. Yep. That one's lit up. Did you get it? Are you gonna drill back in here? Honey, just do that back in the, babe, Don't drag it all out here, just do it in your area. I'm on the live, honey. Oh, Martin. Hey, I'm gonna jump off because it's about to get super loud.
It's not going to get loud at all.
Martin's drilling. I'm gonna jump off.
It's not
I'll be
going
on
to get
later.
loud. Which one of
I'm
these
jumping
was it?
off. Bye for now.